Hello, my dear friends. Okay, today again, let me just make a revision, a review of these 5 pieces, maybe even 6 pieces of the Panasonic and National company. This is the guy when he started the company, Konosuke Matsushita. This is the guy when he died. This is the history, 100 years history. Yes, this is a different story. This guy may love those girls, but this is the Sanyo. This is a different story. You know, maybe it comes one day for revision from myself. So you see here the national emblem, the national logotype, which it was used since 1927 up to 1987. And this is the national logotype in Japanese. Okay, I have it here in my Japanese version. First of all, let me just take the dust away from all of them. Okay, and now they are all clean. Yeah, so coming back to the logotype national in Japanese. You see it here? You see it here when it was somewhere else, but now they made, or later on they made it N as national, you know, and then N national from 73 to 87. I have it on those 2 my models of the national RX-47, and the emblem national is here, and I have it on this national as well. And this is the black one. Okay, otherwise it's Panasonic. It's the same brand of Matsushita under the name of Panasonic, which I have several of them, you know, so I have 5 of those components. The thing is that the Panasonic logotype was used without any emblem of national. If it has national on the gadget, on the unit, it has also this emblem, as well as here, national there, and national here, national there, and national here. But as soon as you have a Panasonic on that, you have no national emblem like that on any of them, you know, just because it was made for the United States market. It was made in for the United States market. As soon as the word Panasonic is on them, no other emblem is used on them. So it is quite easy to understand as soon as you have the Panasonic, for example, here. So it was made for Europe or for the United States. So, okay. So, guys, let me just start with the Panasonics one by one. I just will switch them on, all of them, like that. So now they are all switched on, but I will start one by one, taking them from the stack down and show you all the differences, what they have between themselves, so among themselves. Okay, this is the model which was made for the UK, you know, for the United Kingdom. So if you have enough, you know, patience to have a look on all of them, please stay with me. Please stay with me, despite that it will last a little bit longer and you will see the advertisements. Possibly you will have to skip the ad or to wait until the advertisement is gone. But anyway, I will make this hour for you as much interesting as you can imagine. Okay? On the other hand, you will learn more about all those models, and you will see their advantages and everything, and you will see them from the back, and you will see them also from the front. Possibly we'll explain you everything what concerns those models. Okay, this is the Panasonic RX-C45. You know, it was made for England, for the United Kingdom market. So now you must hold on a little bit. I must just adapt my camera just to show you more interesting things. Okay, this is here where you see this emblem. Oh, this is the Panasonic C45 LE. This is the new, brand new edition of this Panasonic. I love it so much. Yes, I know I got it in the nearly new condition. I also have the manual instructions to that in the new condition, and this is one of my favorites as far as the boom boxes of this type is concerned. It is in a nearly new condition, as I would say, in the new condition, you know, with a battery compartment which is clean, very, very clean. You know, it doesn't have any sponge inside. I love this. Okay. It has the, you know, the line in for the phono, for the phonograph, and it has line out only with a 5 DIN poles, you know, connector. You know, those speakers, they are connected on top, just from the top, yeah, and as soon as they're connected, you don't need the cable. Hold on 1 second. I see it here. It's not okay. It must be clean. So I did just learning by doing, cleaning by showing. Sorry guys. Anyway, now it's all right. It's okay. So, because sometimes you see so much dust on them and you just don't see the real beauty of them, you know. Okay, so now it's all right. Okay, anyway, just to go on with this model, so no cables, additional cables are needed, but anyway, as soon as you detach it, you need the cable. And I have even the original cables for this model, which I can also show you in my next videos for you if it is necessary, but today we don't have much time. Anyway, this model, you see it, made in Japan. In many, I would like to say that in all production, or the whole production for the tape recorders made for the UK market, put the special, you know, label made in Japan. I don't know why, just different models, they didn't have such you know, a label, but on the British version, so it's also in English one. I'm sorry, just I have this Panasonic 1650 LS, you know, but it was made for the British market, and as you can imagine, they had a label made in Japan. So this is what I can tell you about that. Anyway, I love this model because it has the graphic equalizer. You know, the graphic equalizer makes the sound so wonderful for you, you know, and I like the panel. This cover is so big. This is not so big, and this is not so big, but this is big, and it gives you the feeling of just switching on and switching off a very hi-fi unit. Anyway, possibly you would like just to listen to some music, what comes out from such unit. Let me demonstrate. It has a Dolby system. It has the tape, metal and normal, mono and stereo and Dolby system. Okay, let's go. So you have the Dolby lamp here in green, love it so much. You have FM stereo here in red and operation battery in red. Those lamps, really, really lovely things, and I like it so much again.
Move a little closer till you touch my skin. You can be forgiven. No story lays within. I don't wanna leave all you can.
The counter is working so good, you know, and I love very much the knobs as pause. Also the record. The play is big and stop is big. You can rewind like that. And also during playing, depress the pause, rewind. During the playing, so what can I do? And what can I say more? This is unbelievable. I love this. You know, everything written, selection, band, microphone, balance. You know, you use this switch, this button, which is very tiny and so sophisticated, so good, okay? Anyway, it has here the AX, you know, aluminous head, you know, what they write it, a Morpheus head, AX, you know, and it also RX series soft touch mechanism. You know, I have now more or less everything said about this model. Let me go on to the next one. Maybe what is interesting that the LED, 5 LED meters, they are in a curved position like that, you know. It's very good. It's just very nice. You also see here, so when you rewind, you press play and you rewind. You see by the tapes that as soon as you have rewinded to the next song, it will go off to the bottom. Okay, this was the first one. Let me try to make this sequence that I put, the one what I have watched on the bottom, and I have the next one here ready to be put on top. Let me make some place. Sorry guys, I was not so much prepared. Just wanted to make it just spontaneous, and I have it now. Okay, this is the second one in silver color. This is the national. That was Panasonic. This is the national, and with the emblem, as I told you, national black here. So this is the RX-C45. So this model was produced for the United States market. Let me show it to you. You can see it here. Panasonic. Yeah, C45F. So even possibly it was not made for the United States market, but it was made as an F series also for the Asian market and for the Japanese market itself. What I love about those two models, they're identical. They have both equalizer. This model, national, hasn't got any Dolby system, as like here by knob, you know. It doesn't have it, yeah. So it has the label, the emblem, the logotype, and this doesn't have. So otherwise it's the same, you know, what you see here as the radio scala, same, you know, and the knobs here are the same, and the LED system is the same, you know. Also a Morpheus head, you know, those are so sophisticated, well-made products with a big cover for the tape. Okay, also to my mind, those two, they sound very well, but this one, the national, sounds a tick better than the Panasonic. This is my personal opinion. You know, from the back, you have nearly the same as here at the back. The line out here, 5 DIN poles with a cable, which uses this kind of connector, you know, yeah, which uses here, you know, and on the other hand, you have it here. So line out here and line in use this kind of, you know, terminals, yeah, and I have again the battery compartment clean and as new, you know, and the Panasonic itself in silver. I love it so much. It is not yellow. I love the color, which has been preserved so well. Okay, let's go back to the sound. As I told you, that the sound is a little bit, let me just put it into the previous position. Okay, so let's try to have a listen. Yes, both those two Panasonics of Matsushita National and Panasonic have got this tweeter in this form. What can I do? What can I say? In the form of the sand watch or sand clock. whatever, you know, it's just sand going down here with a time watch. It's eternal design, made once and forever. Nobody will repeat it, you know. And this tweeter has got a small circle tweeter inside, you know, and it gives you the feeling of nice feeling of chrome and light which is shining, you know. This woofer, you know, was a little bit somehow damaged by time or whatever, but anyway, I don't want to change it. I only have made it clean, you know, and left it inside in very good condition, you know. This is the white color of the paper, and then they made a special glue outside, you know, on the speaker itself, and that is why they are just working forever, you know. This one is in better condition. Maybe if I find some woofer in better condition, maybe I exchange it someday, but anyway, I will just leave it like that. Original, not changed subwoofer, you know, there, you know, perfect.
It's that we push and fall. Oh, that's all it is. I jump the gun each time you call. It's that we push and fall. Oh, that's all it is. I jump the gun.
So this is quite a good model again. You know, also you see this, you know, this arrow showing you the direction, and it is also tape scale 150, you know. It's also so well done machine. I can't believe it. Also here the same, identical, you know. Okay, this was the Panasonic or the National, the Matsushita electric number 2. So let's come to number 3. Number 3, this is the RX-C52. This one was made for the United States market. I love this, but it a little bit different than those two first, you know. First of all, the tweeter and the woofer, they differ in design, you know. Just, I love the design of all of them, of the tweeters. Unbelievable good. So this is the two-way speaker, as they write here, but the design of them, of the tweeter, is unbelievably nice. So now we can go to the main panel. The design of the main panel is outstanding with this model, you know. First of all, if you switch on, you just switch on here. This is radio. So they have a very good design here, just showing you the LED running, you know, not like here, but there it is running just parallel, running flat, you know. But the design panel from the front with operation, it's unique in every respect. So anyway, if you push the Dolby, it shows you Dolby. Yeah, it's just like the same here. If you just push the button here, Dolby.
Geordnetes zerfällt manchmal und ich muss neu anfangen. Im Beruf, bei Freundschaften, in einem neuen Lebensabschnitt.
So you see it here on the display as well as here, you know. There's a little bit more sophisticated here. You see the Dolby, you know, as they classically show it. Here you see only the lamp pin, the lamp, only the small lamp and nothing more. Okay. Anyway, not a problem. Let's go and continue watching it, you know. Those are the slides, you know. you have also slide here and slide here for the volume. Okay. This volume slides here, you know, and you don't have the graphic equalizers here, but you have this bass and you have this treble, which is also interesting, you know, and you must have good fingers just to operate that, you know. It's very, very nice, yeah, to feel it. Also, the mixing of the microphone is the same, okay. Anyway, also this pushing the button of the operation, you know, just the button for power is here. It's a quite new thing because here we have the operation here and here, switching them on. But here you have the separate knob like that. Also you have a separate knob for eject, you know, you eject here and it goes off. So the battery or the compartment for the tape is smaller than here, you know, those are big, you know, big, but this is small, you know. Anyway, it looks also nice. Inside we have the tape head, you know, and maybe we'll try also to listen to the music on this tape recorder, you know, RX-C52. I think that they write the name of the model somewhere here, you know. Hold on a second, possibly also not. Let me just make it visible here. Yes. Okay. So there's a personal component, compo, you know, which is supposed to have the detachable speakers. Okay, anyway, the great difference of this one to those two, that it has the auto reverse system. Recording system and 3-tape direction, 1 program repeat. So this is a very, very step ahead, you know, in the engineering thinking. All right, let's go. So it is soft feather, soft touch, feather control. That means it's like a feather. It is really working like feather. I really love it. One of my subscribers told me that the National has got the auto reverse like a lightning, like in a second, less than a second. Let us try if it is like that. No, I think it's a little bit longer than half a second, possibly.
Well, that's all it is. I jumped the gun. I jumped.
Okay, it is takes half a second maybe just for auto reverse. Okay, let me try the auto stop, how it is working here. Oh, it should be working now. No, it goes back. So the auto reverse is working. So do you know why? This is the knob which is responsible for auto reverse. So if we take tape direction only one time here and not this time and not that, that will be just turning around for eternity. This is only one time and this is for stop. So let us try it once again. Auto stop. Okay, so it is unbelievable, but this auto stop, it stops just like without any noise. Also, I love it. But anyway, we will try this as well, how it stops, and maybe you will love it more. I'm just going again to the beginning of the song, and we will try now the rest. Okay, now we go to the tape recorder number 4. Oh, let me just take it here. So, this is the tape recorder number 4, and this is again the National, okay? This is the National machine, as I forgot to tell you, an RX-47 and RX-52, what I showed you, those are the, the line in and line out in one way, made for this terminal. This kind of terminal. Also here, line out and line in. Okay, I showed you, also you don't need to be told very much about this particular model, which I showed you already in some of my last videos. This is the RX-C47F, also the F model as a National, with a National emblem as well here in white, here in black. Okay, and to my opinion, this is the most beautifully sounded machine, to my opinion. Okay, possibly you will hear it too now. Rewinding and fast forward, working perfectly. As I told you, this level LED indicator working like that. So guys, let us try how the auto reverse is working here, if it is working also in a flash or not. Check it out. can you believe it? The auto reverse here is working in a different direction, that or that, in less than half a second, I think. Electricity, as one of my subscribers named it. Okay, once again. Okay, takes a break, take a pause. Then so, this is the auto reverse for both sides. This is only for one side, of course, and then it stops automatically. Okay, great. Thank you so much, my dear friends, to watch and have so much patience to watch it until this moment. The difference here in the tweeters is that the tweeter is made in the form of the sand clock, you know, also the same, but the tweeter here is just only the, how do you say it, the flat piece of tweeter, you know, that this flat piece is not the cone, it is not the ball inside, you know, as you see it here, but it's just the only flat piece of material, which makes the treble so much high, unbelievable. But otherwise, the design of those 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 is the same. Okay, so let us come to the last one. You know, I think that you are not so much patient anymore to watch all those things, but the last one, the RX-C60, it is the last one for this series today. Let's have a look. First of all, let me show it to you that this boombox RX-C60, a very well sounding machine, no, it's smaller in size, you know. It is 1 inch, about 2.5 centimeters, less smaller than the other models. I don't know why, but it is a little bit more compact, smaller, but nevertheless, it is sounding fantastic as well, but in a different way, of course. Okay, let's try this sounding machine as well. Play.
Now.
So you can rewind it. You can rewind it in this way, and then you can just put the knob loudness here on if you press, and off if you depress. So it gives you a more vivid sound, you know. I love the bass anyway. RX-C60 is a very well based, a very well made model for the bass, you know. The tweeter and the woofer, they have a different type of the design here anyway, but look at that. It looks also so nice and sophisticated, and the white paper design, it was a success at that time. It has also a Morpheus head, you know, and this model has got line in for the phonograph and line out. Oh, sorry guys, I see it here. Also not very clean, yes. And this model needs those special cables. They are required for that. RX-C60 was made for the United States market, and the battery compartment, let me have a look. What has it got inside? Oh no. This is maybe the drawback. This is the disadvantage that you have those, you know, how do you call them? The sponge, you know, layers, which I don't like very much. But anyway, those things are often forgotten, or when you disattach, you know, the speakers, they often get lost, you know, because people need here longer cables and they don't find those again. Please be careful not to, you know, not to forget them or not to lose them. Anyway, this is some switches for antenna, external antenna. Okay, let's have a listen. I also love very much this LED double running lights. Okay, here. All right.
Can I see you smile? Catch you from the corner of my wandering eye. Move a little closer till you touch my skin. You can be forgiven. My story lays within. I don't wanna live all that you create. I don't wanna live your disappointment. What can I do? What can I say? It's that we push and fall. Oh, that's all it is. I jump the gun each time you call. Standing, push and fall. Oh, that's all it is. I jump the gun each time you call. I stand, you push, and then I fall. That's how it is. It's all the same. Rain wouldn't help me. I'd say it all.
Okay, people, we are coming to the end, and as the last thing, I would like to draw your attention to the ending of the tape playing with each unit. Let me try it, and you listen to it for yourself, and you tell me which one is better if it ends. Okay, RX-C60 goes. So it's just usual click, you know. Let us listen to the click of 47. No click or what? Ah, yes. So you heard the click. It's usual click. So for this one, you have already heard there was no click. So it ends noiselessly. Okay. It switches off without any noise, and the rest two ones, how they switch off. Suck. Oh, this is a lovely sound, and the second one is identical to the above. Yes, click, click. I love it. So, to my opinion, okay, you guys have fun, and thank you so much again for your attention, for those 45 minutes of your time describing those things. Maybe just as a small bonus for you, just to show you how quick is the National tape recorder auto reverse working with its speed, how speedy it is working. Just for your attention once again, this National, different story as the component, but the double deck. Just watch it out. Yes, and the click sound is also very well when it is switches off. Okay, what do you think? Is it 1/3 of a second to change the direction? I think it's about 0.3, 0.4 second of a second. Okay, all right, people, thank you so much. I'm so happy just to have described you all those Panasonics of the guy whose name was Matsushita, who died many years ago. Now Panasonic lives, and his great life has brought us so much fun by having those tape recorders in our lives. Okay. If you'd like, you can subscribe here. Just put a like, give me a comment, whatever. And once again, as usual, thanks for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.